Hi, this is Traceyhd, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this will be for the week of April 29th to May 5th. We're using the very interesting Wisdom of the Oracle Divination cards by Colette Baron-Reid. And this will be a pick a card. So you may pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Okay, and let's get started with the reading. Okay, and I'm asking all angels, light being, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And the first card is Never Ending Story. Okay, and we have this woman, and she's sitting on top of this hourglass that has sand, and she's holding her head. She looks very frustrated. She looks pretty frazzled. Okay, and what the meaning of this card is there's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt, loss, rejection, humiliation, self-loathing, arrogance, and all manners of suffering born of unnecessary drama. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, you must not go there, you should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in life, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. So you're not your story, okay? You at any time could change your life. You do not need to conform to anyone or anything just to be accepted, okay? That's what I'm getting from this card. Okay, some of you aren't living your truth because you're scared that you're going to be judged. You're scared you're going to be outcasted. Okay, you're scared that that someone is going to more or less disown you. Be who you are. Okay, be who you are. Be who you are meant to be. Okay, this card is telling me that there's some of you out there that feel that you're not good enough, and that's not true. Okay, you're being very critical of yourself. Okay, and you're feeling very wounded. Okay, this reminds me of someone, okay, who's stuck in their head, and the thoughts that they're thinking are literally driving them insane. This is probably someone who doesn't sleep at night. Okay, because they're so worried about this and worried about that. Just be you, and the right people will like you. And if someone doesn't like who you are, then they're just not meant to be in your life. They're just not meant for you. But this here is a person who's conforming to the ways of society, conforming to fit in, and they're selling themselves short. Okay, they're being too critical of themselves. And then the next card is A Chance in the Wind. Very interesting. We have the zebra, and on top of the zebra's back, it looks like there's this gazebo with a weather vane here. Wow, what an interesting card. These cards never cease to amaze me. They're very interesting, the objects in them, the feel and the energy of each and every card. And what I'm getting from Spirit when I look at this card here is it's saying it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. Okay, so there's going to be some kind of change coming along, okay, at the end of the week. Or it may be sometime, during the week. But what it's saying is there's going to be change. There's going to be some type of transformation, okay, that's going to take place. Okay, and we all go through this. And change could be scary because we don't know what to expect. But guess what? If we stay the same, we're going to be stagnant. We're going to stay right where we are. We're never going to grow. We're never going to progress. We're never going to become bigger and better versions of ourselves. Okay, so this is telling me that your life is about to get interesting. Okay, and anticipate it with curiosity instead of being fearful. Okay? The unknown is where the magic lies. I mean, if our life was the same where we get up, we eat, we go to work, we come home, we sleep. We get up, we eat, we go to work, we come home, we sleep. Boring. Boring, boring, boring. What kind of life is that when you know exactly what you're going to do at what time and it just keeps going on and on and on for years and years? I mean, you need sometimes things to change in life, to add some spice to your life, to add something exciting, okay? Changes are an opportunity for growth, okay? So it may challenge you, whatever this change is that's going to come about, okay? But you're going to grow from it. It's going to be something good. I have a feeling it's something good. It's going to make you a little nervous, maybe a little anxious, but some type of change is coming through towards the end of this week for you. So be prepared for it. Don't be scared. Do not fear the unknown. I mean, I know it's human nature to fear the unknown because it's uncertain. But guess what? Those are the times that we grow the most. When we're faced with some kind of a challenge or some kind of change that just comes out of the blue, okay, we learn. We learn from it. And things happen always for our highest good. So very interesting. And then if you've picked number 2, okay, we have yin. How beautiful is that with the shades of pink? Okay, and with this card here, okay, this is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Okay, yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you will see how quickly your dreams manifest. So this is telling you to be open to receiving, okay? You deserve the best in life. You deserve to be given things, okay? We're always doing for others. We're always helping everybody else out. We're always worried about everyone else and being of assistance and help to them. This card is telling you that something's coming your way. Something that's well-deserved, okay? So with open arms, accept it. Accept whatever blessing. And this feels like a blessing. It looks like these little pink things are like maybe little rose petals or something. This just has such a gentle, positive energy, like a very soothing energy to it. Okay, so accept that whatever is coming your way, okay, is going to be for your highest good. And then we have the next card, Fork in the Road. Okay. And what a beautiful picture with these green trees. We get the animals here, and this one's perched up on top of the crossroads here where there's arrows going every other way. And so it's telling me that there's going to be a decision to make. There's going to be a path that you're going to decide to take. Okay, you're going to need to make a decision, okay, of what way to go by the end of the week. So whatever it is, okay, this might be something that, you know, comes out of nowhere where you need to decide, or it could be something that you've been contemplating for a while and wasn't sure. Okay, but just make sure that whatever choice you make, that you've done your homework on it, because every choice has a consequence. Okay, and you need to make some type of a decision at the end of the week. Okay, and, you know, will this decision further you? You know, by choosing it, will it improve your life? Will it make you happier? Or is it something that you're choosing that's going to hold you back and keep you stuck? Okay, so you need to choose maybe the road less traveled, maybe the one that you're not so sure of, but you know it's going to be a challenge, but you're up for the challenge. Okay, we don't want to take the easy way out. Let's put it that way. Okay, circumstances and other people, okay, cannot make this choice for you. So what you need to do is be present, okay, and do not avoid making this decision, okay, because right now you're at a serious crossroads in your life. And no matter what path you choose, okay, you're going to have a good experience from this. This is a very positive card. So be willing to accept something that's coming into you, okay? And here, it may entail you making a decision, okay, about what path to take, what road to choose, what direction in your life you want to go with this. Very exciting. Very interesting time. And then if you chose card number 3, okay, we have By the Book. And we have these elephants holding each other's tails, marching through the desert. Okay, they're in single file. It looks like they're on a mission. And they're walking straight ahead. Okay, they're leaving maybe something behind. And this is telling you that the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation are just a few that are known. These principles can create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in the universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance. For universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it'll be easier to go by the book at this time. So there's going to be something coming up this week where you might feel a little rebellious about it. Like, maybe somebody's telling you to do something at work that you're not happy about, but guess what? Just go along with it. Okay? It's going to make it much easier to go along with it. Unless it's something that's really bad, or it's something that's going to hurt another person, then of course, you don't want to go along with it. But I think this is going to be something where, being rebellious is just not going to work in your favor. Okay, so whatever's coming up this week, you might have to follow the rules and go along with it. It's not forever. Maybe it's for the day, maybe it's just for an hour, maybe it's just a few minutes. So follow the rules. You'll be thankful you did. And then the next card is Truth Be Told. And again, we have the Wise Old Owl. I love this deck because there's so many owls in this deck. It seems like every other card has an owl. And there is the truth, which is the essence of a thing. And then there is a truth subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent and believer. Okay, and he's holding this window, and the window is flung open, and it looks like all these little petals are flying through the window. Okay, and he's looking straight ahead. Okay, and it's saying that this is a time when you're called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion, will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles. So what it's saying is in the beginning of the week, we're going to need to follow the rules. We're going to have to go by the book, play by the book, okay, which we might not want to. We might want to feel a little rebellious, but by the end of the week, okay, you're going to have a chance to demonstrate your authentic self and to be yourself. So this is maybe something temporarily that you just have to adhere to in the beginning of the week, even though you may not agree with it. Okay, but by the end of the week, maybe you'll get to speak your piece about something. Okay, and be open about it. So whatever happened here that you might not agree with, maybe you'll have a word with someone about it at the end of the week. So be authentic, okay, and be yourself. That's what this card is telling me at the end of the week. So circumstances will come about where you might have to stand, okay, up for yourself. You need to stand in your own truth, stand for what you believe in. And in a calm, tactful way, no need to shout, accuse, be defensive towards people, because a lot of times it's not what we say so much, it's how we say it. Okay, so in a calm manner, you may have to state what maybe this here in the beginning of the week was that you didn't agree upon. Maybe have a conversation with someone about it. But this is calling for you to stand in your truth, be your authentic self. Very interesting week. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.